KSR brought to you by Glenn's Towing and Recovery, 989-0510, 989 a nickel and a dime. Right now we got school zones in effect, so watch out for those little shy babies as you're heading home and watch your speed as you're going through. We've got a minor accident now. It is causing some backups, both I-10 and I-49 near the interchange there, so avoid that area. I-10 westbound and I-49 southbound. That's minimal. We got a major accident, mile marker 102, I-10 westbound. Again, looking at the map, things are starting to back up a little bit in that area. So again, now looking at it, it's causing backup both I-49 southbound west on I-10 and I-10 westbound, starting around towards that area. We've got a minor accident, 100 block in the back of Caffrey Parkway. We've got another minor accident, 800 block of Johnson Street. Looks like Galbert Road at DeJacque Road. Otherwise, everything looking okay out there. If you see any issues, give us a call, 337-232-1542 on the KPEL News hotline, or shoot us a text message using the app chat feature in the KPEL News app. It's free of charge from your phone's app store. Go check it out. And remember, traffic brought to you by Glenn's Towing and Recovery, 989-0510, 989 a nickel and a dime. Stick around. The Josh Guillory Show starts right after this.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Josh Guillory Show. I am your grateful host. And in studio with me, my main man, Jamie Angel.
What's cracking like an everybody? Happy Tuesday.
The whole day.
And part of the night.
That's right. Man, we're broadcasting live from the KPEL studios here in the panhandling capital of the world, Lafayette, Louisiana. We're also broadcasting live on...
I heard they got some stuff they're going to be doing about that tonight, maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
All of a sudden, it's a big deal.
Inviting all of Acadiana here to Lafayette. Is there a panhandling con? Is it a pan con?
Pan con.
At the Cajun Dome? Is it panhandling convention?
5 years ago, you tried to do something about the panhandling. Like, oh no, what's Guillory doing oh, he hates the homeless. Oh, no. Oh, but now, we got a panhandling problem. We got to do something about that.
They ain't doing nothing. But I wish them well, though. I'll tell them how to do it for free. Don't even have to put my name.
We try to send people over to
just follow the law.
Even to 211 people.
Actually, I didn't even write the law. Did y'all know that? It's crazy.
Yeah, you normally don't.
No? I have suggestions.
Yeah, you do.
One suggestion, federally.
Okay.
There's this senator from
Oh,
Iowa.
my goodness. Joni Ernst.
Yeah.
I got to find some sound.
Yeah. Yeah, she's from Iowa. And she has $2.1 trillion identified that the good idea fairy plucked her in the forehead with.
That's
got
what
me
he's
all
here for.
excited over here in Acadiana, thinking we're going to cut the deficit by $2.1 trillion doggone dollars, and I'm still waiting for the bill. Joni!
No, but we sure did try to pass that government opening bill 14 times now. They just, the 14th time, it just failed again.
Guys, if you want an update, go to my Facebook page. We're laughing because the comments are great. I love them. I love them, and I try to read all of them as I pretty much cover all of them. So if you're reaching out, I might not reply, but I see it. So I certainly appreciate that, and I want to see you over there at the Rumble too. Chat's picking up. Certainly appreciate that. Hey, shout out to our KLFY Plus folks as well. All right. Hey, somber day today as we remember the now late and great, I'd say great, Dick Cheney. Whatever you think of him, I get it. But I think his loyalties were always with the country, and I feel like he dedicated a large part of his life to the country. And so former Vice President Dick Cheney, at the age of 84, passed away. It was confirmed last night. Confirmed today that he passed away last night.
Man, I got to say, 84, this man has had a bunch of heart attacks over the years. So the fact that he stuck it out that long.
It's true.
Whew.
Yeah, because he was a congressman, I think when he had his
before
first.
he was vice president.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He was a congressman, I think, or on the trail or something like that when he had one. Of course, that might be folklore.
I think he had one when he accidentally shot that fella.
Who knows? Too soon.
Too soon.
I thought about it. I thought
lived.
about going there.
The guy lived. It's fine.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
It's an accident.
Yeah.
You never accidentally shot someone?
I mean, my cousins and I used to shoot each other with BB guns. Did y'all do that?
My brother shot me
Okay.
with a BB gun. I guess I must have just pissed him off enough. He pulled a BB gun pistol out of the drawer and shot me in the leg. I was just a
legs
child.
are fair game. Oh yeah, no,
BB gun?
please, man, legs.
And he was
Legs and arms are all fair game.
like 6 feet away.
Oh yeah. See, moms. This is why.
It's not okay.
This is why, moms. This is why y'all.
The BB's probably still
This is
in my
why
leg.
y'all are stressing so much. Hoodlums like us in here in the studio when we're younger or older. I don't know. I mean,
Wearing brimless cap.
hey man, hey, the brimless cap was a thing.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
There's an infomercial. It is a thing. Google brimless hat.
How many things from infomercials have are still thriving today? the clap on, the Chia Pet. Let's see.
Oh, the Chia Pet had a run.
It's still going.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay, Chia
All right,
Pet.
back to
See,
Dick
you
Cheney.
answered your own question.
There's a Dick Cheney Chia Pet.
Is there really?
I'm pretty sure there is.
Well, all right. So let's go back to serious now.
Yes.
Doggone. So our former vice president, he passed away. He served as the 46th VP of the United States under George W. from 2001 to 2009.
Strategery.
Yeah. But before that, he was defense secretary. A lot of folks don't know this. He's been in government for quite some time. So he was the defense secretary under George Herbert Walker Bush. He was the White House chief of staff under Gerald Ford, and a 6-term congressman from Wyoming. It had to be his charisma.
Hey.
It had to be. Actually, I think he actually does have some charisma.
Absolutely.
It must have been his overt charm.
You think he was the architect behind "Fool Me Once, Shame on You"?
Yeah, that had to be.
"Fool
it.
Me Twice, there's not gonna be a second time."
That was just in that movie.
No, it was not. That was
that's
word
a
for
real
word
quote?
a quote.
Oh wow.
Same with the peanut incident.
That's straight up real. That's
That
not
is
just from W.
true story.
Can I get back to honoring
sorry,
this
please-
this patriot?
Please go.
All right. No more interruptions, class.
You got it.
All right. So he served under President Bush. We got that as vice president. He served under George Herbert Walker Bush. He was the defense secretary. That's back when it was the Secretary of Defense. It's now rightfully back to the Department of War. He was the White House chief of staff under Gerald Ford. And young, by the way. Young. And that was a thing too. When you look into it, certain folks had to kind of pitch their tent in a certain camp, okay? And I won't go into detail. We're honoring the man right now, but he made some good decisions, and one of those was in the direction towards Ford and that direction, okay? I'm not trying to create any conspiracies. He didn't go the Nixon route. All right, I just said that. Okay. So he was, but then a six-term congressman. I mean, that's 12 years in D.C., representing the folks. Not from Wyoming, though. He was born in Lincoln, Nebraska. He was raised in Casper, Wyoming. He married Lynn, high school sweetheart, man. They were married 61 years.
Dang. Yeah. That's admirable. Look, I give props to people who can stick it out that long.
I mean, she's had it kind of tough, too, sometimes. I mean, being in those positions,
Liz Cheney is her daughter.
Hey.
So.
Hey. All right, so... And, so Lynn, 61 years. And like you said, they had 2 daughters, Mary, Liz. We know all about Liz right now. They got 7 grandchildren. Cheney's career, more than 4 decades. That's a lot. He did serve in the Nixon administration. Now, his time as Secretary of Defense, though, he oversaw Desert Storm. And him and Colin Powell, you have some memorable moments.
I would liken him to maybe not so much as bad as John Bolton. Maybe.
Oh, he
wore hawkish.
You just don't want his body to be like. Can his body like cool off a little before?
What? I'm just saying he was known. He was
a
Secretary of Defense. I am too. He was very forward thinking when it came to military, and I loved it because the military under George W. Bush is the military I joined under. Yeah, and we were doing well. We were taken care of.
I wonder if he was mine too.
He was yours too. Yep.
June. It's just I don't know if he was. Man, I don't know how much out in front he was. I just know that dude was stone cold, strong. Yeah. Man, you want to talk about compete with dictators across the world? I'm just saying.
That's the one.
The guy ain't bending. All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show. We're broadcasting live from the KPEL studios here in Lafayette, Louisiana. We're also broadcasting live on Rumble. Let me see over there. Hey, I'm with you, Kill Switch. Sha, all the guys and gals, appreciate you. Join us on rumble.com. Look up the Josh Guillory Show. Shout out to my friends, our friends over there at KLFY Plus. Certainly appreciate you as well. So, we are talking about the former vice president who has passed away. And then on the last segment, I wanted to pay homage. I mean, the guy served our country.
And Desi, I am not reading that on the air, my man. I cannot read what he just wrote.
All right.
Just letting y'all know.
Well, there you go,
But
Desi.
we appreciate you, Desi.
Okay.
Always.
All right, now.
Cheers to you. Where's your little cup?
Yeah, there you go, Desi. Bing, bing. All right. So, now, back to Dick Cheney.
All right.
So, last segment, it was important, I think, to be able to at least recognize some stuff, but very controversial guy. I think there's some things, as far as all right, when I said about being strong, all right, and embracing the executive branch being in charge and taking charge when you are in charge. I mean, this dude shoots somebody, okay, with a shotgun.
It was axe.
This guy shoots somebody with a shotgun, and the guy he shoots gets up and apologizes. I mean, I'm just saying, it's odd. It's different. Go ahead.
It's a little different. I'm just scrolling through. His hunting accident was in 2006. He accidentally shot a fella named Harry Whittington. He was 78-year-old Texas attorney, and they were doing some quail hunting, like you said. I mean, they treated him right. It's just birdshot. It was on his right cheek, his neck, and his chest, and he was okay. He had a little heart attack in conjunction with that, but one of them pellets got near his heart. But yeah, he was okay. He was okay.
Well, good.
Yeah.
All right. And he gets up and apologizes.
I'm trying to find that part where
Well,
he apologizes. I'll get back to you on that.
It's all good. All right. So when you think, let's look at some topics here, though. All right. So 9/11. 9/11. All right. Guy was instrumental. Now, see, here's the thing. We're going to look, I mean, he's instrumental on our reaction. Oof, let me quote. Let me not get misquoted. He wasn't instrumental in 9/11 in our response, But we're going to look at this guy's legacy, this gentleman's legacy. Fortunately for historians, he's been out for a while. Maybe not so fortunate to get an accurate, grasp on things. It usually takes about 40 or 50 years, I would imagine. But we're going to look at this, how he reacted to 9/11 in the lens of 24 years later. So we are jaded to that degree. We know what happened in Iraq. We know the convincing argument of weapons of mass destruction that did not turn out. So there's plenty of criticism. So we have that in our mind. But if you go back to September 11, 2001, I mean, we're talking about this on the break. I mean, Air Force One is a mobile, basically just a plane at that point. I mean, they had no comms. The comms was out. Dick Cheney's on ground. All hell's breaking loose. And he brings calm to the storm. And this guy knows the Middle East. We're talking about it, all exec, in the 90s. Department of War, Secretary of Defense, oversaw the Gulf War, very, very familiar with CENTCOM, Central Command. But he was also a proponent of some very controversial tactics that we get to talk about in the ease of air-conditioned rooms with nobody's life in danger and just peaceful American, setting right here.
Talking about waterboarding?
Yep.
Oh, me and my buddies used to waterboard each other in the barracks.
Well,
just for fun. But yeah, look, I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was a very effective way to get information without actually causing physical harm to someone.
Man, look, here's the deal, brother. It's very easy. It's easy to say, when you're sitting here in the comfort of November 4, 2025 in South Louisiana when, the weather's actually really nice. It's really good today.
Beautiful out.
But when you're trying to get information on a very new type of warfare that we've not really seen, not that organized, not even close.
Didn't even have mouth sights before that.
No.
Like, we didn't do any urban training.
MOUT.
Yeah.
Nope. So, the guy's just trying to fight, and we're talking about him as if he's the president. It was George W. Bush that authorized it, but it was at Dick Cheney's recommendation.
At his behest.
Yes, I would say so. But how many lives did he save? How many lives did those tactics save? How many lives on the battlefield did it save?
And look, you want to talk about this man being tough?
Anybody ever die of waterborne?
Semantics. Listen.
COVID.
I will say that in 2012...
COVID. It's don't tell him that, actually. I shouldn't be saying that because some of those guys try to send in a reimbursement.
But this is a testament to his toughness. 2012, he had a heart transplant.
Okay.
This man lived another...
Jeez. 13 years.
He was 71. They're like, yeah, he can live another 10 years. Well, he showed them 13.
Jeez. Yeah, no joke. But that's really he was named as Darth Vader.
Hillary called him that.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot who it named. Why do you think she was afraid of him?
I'd be more afraid of her.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people mysteriously died?
Man, I wouldn't want to be connected with those guys.
Committed suicide and such.
They're some tough friends.
Did you watch they had the American or whatever story on FX about the Clintons scandal?
What's that?
Did you watch that show, whatever American Story?
I believe. Yeah. It was like a 6.
Part miniseries.
Yeah.
Very interesting. If you haven't seen it, go watch.
Man, it is interesting. We could go on that a whole bunch. Robert D goes on the Rumble and says the man shot by Dick Cheney in a 2006 hunting accident, Harry Whittington, did issue a statement in which he expressed being, quote, deeply sorry for all that Vice President Cheney and his family have had to deal with. That's so true.
Kill switch. Waterboarding is going to be a new TikTok challenge.
Man.
Don't be putting that out there, Kill switch.
Started here at the Josh. I'm kidding.
We all remember the great Tide Pod fiasco of whatever.
Why don't we just do the cold bath thing? Why do we have to do all that crazy stuff?
You remember when they were sticking forks in outlet or sticking things in outlet?
No.
They put the plug in halfway and then drop a penny on the outlet to see if it'll spark. Kids were doing this. I guarantee you one of my kids did that. They learned about waterboarding. I'm just kidding, everyone. Don't call.
Man. All right, guys. Hey, look, stick around. We'll switch the topic just a little bit, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show. We're broadcasting live from the KPEL studios here in Lafayette, also live on rumble.com. Shout out to our KLFY Plus listening and viewing audience. We certainly appreciate you guys as well. Moving on. Oh, also announcement, our phone line's going to be open next hour. We're going to try something, we're just we're dancing. We're dancing.
The best for last.
Oh, you ain't kidding. That way we end on a good note.
I want y'all to hear everything we got to say first.
Oh, that's scary.
Hey, it gives you more to talk about.
All righty. Well, let's talk about something else. Oh, your friend?
Well,
No
I'm sure
drama.
he's a nice fella.
No drama, Obama?
No drama, Obama. He signed my retirement certificate.
Or he was probably like,
I think he used auto pen.
Jamie. That was a vice president.
Wait a minute. So if they used the auto pen to sign my retirement certificate,
Oh.
does that mean I'm not technically retired
That certificate's printed on.
from the Army? No, it looked like don't tell me that.
It was
man.
really...
I was like, man, the president signed my paper.
Man, the president of the United States,
You don't think
guys.
he takes that time out?
Yeah, of course he did. Of course he did. For you, actually.
Spelled my name right.
That is funny. All right. If you know, you know. This report from Madison Colombo that I ran across from Fox News, and I say that because there are other people covering this, of course, but I liked her angle.
Her take. Oh my God, MTG's on The View.
Yes.
Get out of here.
Get him, MTG, with your red suit.
She's going full
It's
dim.
your chance. It's your
Going
chance.
full dim.
Let him have it.
She's a conundrum.
Look, MTG says women need to sew country back together. There you go. I agree.
That
Help
woman
us.
ain't never picked up a needle and thread in her life.
Man, I like MTG.
I
I don't like all this liberal Democrat stuff she's doing lately, but you know.
You know.
Maybe listen, the pendulum, she's passionate. I love her conviction.
Oh.
So look, one way, now she's she's gonna do that. And our Rumble and KFY guys, you get what I'm saying? It's a pendulum.
She
so
goes
maybe,
all in.
hey, so look, check this out. So maybe all the things we love about our conservative values, maybe some of the things that don't accomplish too much, maybe it's watered down a little bit now. I don't know.
Martha Jean wanted me to let you know.
She's-
While she doesn't have a pendulum in her bedroom, she has a swing, and you are always welcome to come and swing.
Martha Jean. Well, okay.
She
So-
says she got some degreaser and she cleaned it all for you. It's good to go, T-Bar.
Well, okay. So, this report from Madison over there at Fox News, Madison Colombo. All right. So she's saying that Democrats are being haunted by their own words, and they are, and their own hypocrisy. So as a resurfaced video of Barack Obama blasting government shutdown blackmail is now going viral. Uh-oh. Back in 2013, roll back the tape. Back in 2013, President Obama scolded mean Republicans for shutting down the government over Obamacare. Now it's the Democrats shutting down the government and doing it to protect funding that quietly benefits illegal aliens. Choosing non-Americans over Americans. All right, so a few little facts here, okay? Remember, government shutdown is now going on its second month. SNAP benefits starting to run out. Travel, we see the lines at the TSA and all that stuff. Travel's being disrupted. Federal workers going unpaid. We're seeing that. Democrats in the Senate have refused to support any Republican funding plan unless it includes extensions for Obamacare subsidies and other spending measures buried deep in the bill. We've seen that. Oh, by the way, many of which funnel benefits to illegal immigrants through things that you already know: healthcare, housing, welfare programs. Fine and dandy if that's what you want to do within your budget, but you are literally shutting down. And I don't think it's fine for the federal government to be so deeply involved in that because of all the corruption, real corruption, illegality, and fraud. How can you keep up with that? It's disgusting. But hey, people getting paid. Contracts in that. There's a lot of contracts in that.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, Democrat, it's the Senate Democrats. Like, make no mistake about it. You have a choice. You could open up the government because there's a clean bill. There's a clean bill that's been passed by the House. You have a choice. The Senate Republicans and a few Senate Democrats have agreed. We need to open the government. We can talk about all that. Let's take care of Americans first. Let's said differently. Let's stop pausing benefits for Americans when we have a bill that will restore it, just so you can give benefits to non-Americans. I'm not even saying the IA, illegal alien.
Said but unsaid.
So, that old Obama clip, by the way, has Democrats squirming from what I'm seeing online.
Josh, think about this. Shutting down the government just because you don't like a law that was passed and found constitutional. Well, no Congress before this one has ever in history been irresponsible enough to threaten default, to threaten an economic shutdown, to suggest America not pay its bills, just to try to blackmail a president into giving them some concessions.
Yeah. So fast forward 12 years, and his own party is doing exactly that. What happened? Holding the government hostage to secure funding for policies the public never voted for. Think about that.
And that still haven't expired.
No. Think about that. Think about how Obamacare was passed. Joni Ernst, budget reconciliation. Just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
So when he
balance the budget reconciliation.
When he said Congress,
when I give them the ideas, I give them the answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the footprint. Just do it. Just run the play.
Well, that's what Obama said. He said Congress needs to pay our bills on time. Congress needs to pass a budget on time. Congress needs to put an end to governing from crisis to crisis. Hello,
Yeah.
Obama.
Thank you.
Bruh, rock Obama.
So Republicans have now offered, 14, right?
14.
14 separate measures. Separate times have come to the floor. 14 separate measures to reopen the government. Senate Democrats have voted them down. I'm giving the House Democrats a pass. They participated and the majority ruled. Okay. They showed up and voted. I'm with you. Okay. I'm not with you on the vote, but I get it. So Chuck Schumer said his caucus won't back any bill that doesn't include those same health care extensions, for illegal aliens and things like that. Got it.
But wait, Barack said if Republicans do not like the law, they can go through the regular channels and processes to try to change it. That's why we have elections, he said.
Yeah, that's true.
Did he forget?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's getting old, I guess.
So here's the deal. This fight isn't even about healthcare. It's not even about healthcare. That's what's so bizarre. It's about forcing taxpayers to bankroll failed policies, for one, but definitely the left's agenda when you don't even have the majority. I mean, it's bad enough you ramrodded Obamacare through the system. Remember Scott Brown? He was supposed to be the filibuster proof or whatever.
Team Ramrod.
So I'm just saying. But here we are.
It's a Super Troopers reference if you missed it, if you didn't catch that.
I didn't catch it.
Schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
So the Democrats right now, we keep saying, about fighting for the working class, things like that, turning their back on the working class. All right, and I mean that. I genuinely mean that. I mean, right now they're fighting for jobs overseas. How does that help the working class? It doesn't. Right now, they're the ones shutting down the government. And how many working class? How many poverty level? Well, we don't have poverty in America. How many poor people? How many people living below a livable wage in America are suffering right now because of Democrat resistance on Capitol Hill over silliness, over non-Americans? So, yeah, I firmly say that objectively, like seriously, objectively. And I'm not saying all Democrats here. I'm just saying the Democrats that are in charge right now in Washington are doing that. And you have to recognize that. That is a fact. Now, you can try to justify it or not, but that is a fact. I mean, facts that we don't like can be justified. I just don't see the justification. I don't see the justification to choose non-Americans over Americans, period. but specifically non-Americans over Americans that are in pain right now. What happened to the party of feeling your pain? They don't. They feel your vote. They feel your vote.
I got to ask you more about this no poverty in America thing you just said.
Oh, let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it. All right. Stick around. We'll be right back. welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show. Broadcasting live from the KPEL studios here in Lafayette, Louisiana. Also on rumble.com. Let me see you over there at rumble.com. I certainly appreciate that. All right, so earlier I said, there's just no poverty in America. Yeah. All right, let me clarify. So when I say that there's no poverty in America, all right, I mean the kind of poverty like missionaries see. Overseas.
Like babies with big bellies.
Well, like villages, no clean water. But some of these villages over there have no water, okay? No food supply, no medicine, no roof, no hope. And it kind of makes me think like, all right, like our country, like we have challenges, I get it, but our challenge is not necessarily starvation. We have some starvation, but I'm telling you, it is a moral and spiritual poverty. That's where we're at.
I can see that. I understand what you're saying now as far as like, you're right. We're not having to come in and install.
I was in Mass at St. Mary this weekend and Catholic Outreach was talking and that's what I meant by that. And I was just fresh on my mind and the priest was like, hey, well, there's no poverty compared to what we're seeing. And he's right.
Right. I
compared
mean, we don't
to some
see...
I'm talking these villages these guys go to, I'm talking, we're not just no clean water, like no water. You can't survive. Like the nearest, you got to walk 5 miles to get water in a jug. I mean, it's like crazy.
Like Flint, Michigan.
Horrible, huh? Well, if America would stop spending money on other people's infrastructure and spending on ours.
Hey, I thought about this the other day. People who consider themselves nationalists, there is a very bad stigma associated with the word nationalist.
All right.
But and my partner Candace, Candace, Evans, and she made this point. She said, globalism is counter to everything we as Americans stand for.
Yeah.
Right. We that is the last thing we want. We want to be proud of our own country. We want to love America first. That's what nationalism is. Now people will throw white nationalists in front of that or whatever. If you want to call me that, that's fine. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm a nationalist. I want my country to thrive.
All of these labels are what they are. Like it's whatever they mean. So when you say nationalist, what does that mean? I mean, all right. That's why. Listen.
Ooh, somebody's gonna call me something after this, I'm sure.
So you can say whatever you want about Trump. I get it. But the guy, listen, he just knows how to win. He just wants to win, and he knows who he's fighting for. He's fighting for the country. He doesn't look. I think most of his policies are conservative. The guy just wants to win. All right. So just like the National Guard thing, I don't blame him necessarily. I blame everybody else, especially Republicans, just wanting. That's different in D.C. It's different necessarily in Portland, but maybe a topic for a different day. I'm just saying. All right. So. Any other thoughts on that?
I'm good.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure you get it out now, all right? All right, so let's switch gears here. Did you know there's some illegals on Medicaid?
Stop.
Yeah, did y'all know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the White House has launched a new public website exposing nearly 150 illegal immigrants who improperly received Medicaid benefits. Now, this is a direct response to Democrats, shutdown demands for $1.5 trillion in new spending, including a full restoration of Medicaid expansions that would extend coverage to over 1 million illegal aliens. So, the White House says, Democrats, Senate Democrats specifically, here you are blocking a clean funding bill until Republicans agree to that kind of spending for a large part non-Americans. So the website, it just simply shows 140 mugshots of illegal immigrants who have received Medicaid while committing several crimes. And I'm talking like serious crimes, okay? 15 are accused of murder. 9 charged with sex crimes against children, but at least we're paying for these illegal alien violent criminals and killers Medicaid.
The only thing we should be paying for is their chemical castrations.
Woo!
Or their real castrations. Whatever. Either way.
Louisiana has that. The chemical.
Yeah. Good.
You would go for the surgical.
I'd cut their hands off and I'm just saying. Especially if you come touch one of my children. Oh.
And there's more to it, burglar and all those things. So the administration is saying that Democrats' plan would funnel another $200 billion in taxpayer money over the next decade into Medicaid programs that already struggle to serve American citizens. So that's the Republicans' response up there. Here's the thing. I've been meaning to say this. All these things that, and I'm just being honest with you. All the things that like Republicans and Democrats hold the government hostage over most of the time, not the Obamacare one, I think that's different. But most of the time, you can probably do all of it if you just cut out the waste. And the reason why I tell you that is because I know this firsthand. Now, a very small sample size here, local government, but it took me about 2 years. And after about 2 years, I realized, wait a minute. We've been cutting all the spending. We got all this infrastructure dollars and all these people that, yeah, they ordinarily say bad things about me in the newspaper and stuff, but they actually have good ideas on projects. We can even do them. So we did most of them. The only time we didn't do them is when those people would fight against it. And we're like, we got it from you. I don't know. You submitted it.
So they just fight against it just because.
Hey, but my point on that is the reason why we were able to do that is because we trimmed the fat and we were able to focus on infrastructure. And you can do that on the national level as well. So all this pettiness is just that. Okay, it's about priorities. It's about priorities and stop playing with people. And it's about shrinking the federal government so this is not ever a thing. All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back. Hour number 2, and I can't wait.
hour brought to you by Glenn's Towing and Recovery. For all your towing and recovery needs, call 989-0510, 989, a nickel and a dime. We got a bit of a situation on I-10 westbound right now, anywhere from Louisiana Avenue to past I-49 interchange going towards University. We got an accident, and everything is at a standstill. That includes the southbound ramp from I-49 to the westbound on I-10. So avoid the area if you can. It's at a standstill. We've got a minor accident West Pinhook Road at West Kenmore. We've got a hit and run West Pinhook at College. We've got a minor accident Bertrand at Theater. We've got a minor accident with 200 block of Dell Road. We've got traffic control Milton Avenue. That's residual from school zones. We've got a minor accident Johnson Street at Preston. We've got, again, that major accident on I-10 right now westbound. Avoid the area if you can. And that's all I'm seeing on the board right now. I'm taking one more look at the map. Everything else is looking pretty good. We've got some stoppage on the route on back up there. So back up to University northbound, south of I-10. Otherwise, everything looking okay. You see any issues, give us a call, 337-232-1542 on the KPEL News hotline, or you can download the KPEL News app for free from your phone's app store and shoot us a text message using the app chat feature. Go check it out. And remember, traffic brought to you by Glenn's Towing and Recovery, 989-0510, 989, a nickel and a dime. Stick around. Hour number 2 of the Josh Guillory Show starts after this.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show. Welcome to hour number 2. We're certainly thankful that you join us. I remain your grateful host. In studio with me, still my main man over there, Jamie Joe.
Hey, hey.
What up, what up, what up?
What up?
All right, guys, my favorite part of the whole show, the phone lines are open. We're going to keep them up open all hour. Let me hear from you. Let's start off with Renee. Now, those phone lines are all lit up. Call back. 232-1542, 844-766-6607. Let me see over there at rumble.com as well. Big Tib, I see your comment. I'll get back to you. Renee, what's up, buddy?
Renee, you there, man? There you go.
When you have a population making a lot of money, eating well, enjoying life, they make more tax money. Sometimes they don't care about the tax money. But when you have a population and you deprive them of making a lot of money, and you leave prices get out of control, like COVID, you leave the ships get locked offshore without bringing products and stuff to the store, you get unhappy population, And they worry about where that tax money's going. And that's the thing. The Democrats want all this tax money, but they don't want people to generate it. And they want to spend the little bit we have. They're downright stupid.
Well, Renee, all right, very passionate, very passionate. Just go message us on the Rumble chat board. Let me see over there, like my boy Big Tib. Big Tib. The View is generally, this is on our Rumble chat, The View is generally considered a liberal-leaning show. Okay, yeah, we know, you know. And Green, that's Marjorie Taylor Greene, the notorious MTG. MTG, twanky. If you know, you know. All right. Well, he says, and Green is known for her far-right positions. Okay, so The View, far left, Green, far right, makes you wonder. I don't know. It does seem to think like two polar negative and positive charge. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because they see opportunity. Like, oh, this crazy white lady.
You think she's crazy?
Well, they do.
Yeah, they do.
This crazy white lady has said something that we like. So let's exploit that and let's make sure we can show the world that this MAGA Republican woman is on our side for
Orange
this.
man bad.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're taking advantage.
Absolutely. Hey, but good point, Big Tib. Good point. Yeah. MTG, scared of the radical left too. Uh-oh. If you can't beat them, join them. That's what Killswitch said. Killswitch, man, you might be on to something. All right, let's go to somewhere where it hits home. You know, I was about to go into LNG, but I'm just going to open up right here. All right, Paul Feinbaum. Yes. All right, so I just I like Paul Feinbaum. Paul Feinbaum is a sports talk show host. Okay, he does a 3-hour show on the SEC network. It's also on radio, across many syndicated, all over the place. But primarily covers the SEC. Okay, the Southeastern Conference, and it's football season, so he is hot and heavy in that. And he straight up said, like, all right, all this talk about Lane Kiffin coming to LSU and all these other folks, but he specifically said Lane Kiffin, and I'm going to summarize it. The governor over there is not helping.
And look, I mean, all the pieces are in place. His daughter Landry's dating one of the Weeks brothers.
Yeah, that's right.
And I mean, it just kind of seems like a predetermined thing. But
okay. Oh, so you think it's okay?
The next coach of LSU is going to be Lane Kiffin.
You think so?
Yeah.
No way. Yeah, I don't know. I still owe you $2. $2 bills.
Yeah, you owe me $4. Pay up.
Lane Kiffin, yeah. All right. I don't know.
Why do you think Feinbaum's even talking about it?
That's a fair point.
He is probably going to be one of the most highly coveted coaches. God forbid Ole Miss keep a winning coach.
Well, see, I think they're ranked pretty high right now.
Yeah.
You know, and I think he sees with NIL, I think he thinks he can win anywhere. And, you know, I think he likes the history at Ole Miss. I don't know, though. I mean, this will be his third SEC school. And he's left all of them.
Again.
Which, you know, okay. That's nothing wrong with that.
We've been in this overrated debacle before.
You think Lane Kiffin's overrated?
Well, how many national championships?
Oh, yeah.
How many?
Zero's the answer. Well, as a head coach.
The goal is to bring in a coach who can win one now, right?
What do my people think? What do y'all think? Y'all think the governor's he can raise money, so you think he can maybe recruit? I don't know.
Maybe we should be asking the new president.
232-1542, 232-1542, 844-766-6607. What do you think? Should our governor be doing all this stuff? Is Paul Feinbaum, is he right? Is he right? Is Paul Feinbaum right? Is our own governor getting in the way of recruiting what was it? I could quote him, something, I don't know, a winning coach or whatever?
Well, let me ask you this. Who do you think is going to be the next coach?
I don't know.
If you had to choose right now.
If I had to choose, and this is for all Louisiana schools, I always like to find those diamond in the roughs like Nick Saban from Michigan State. I like to see Billy Napier type folks come in, you know, and restructure a program.
They did that. They did that with Les Miles. They did
that
with
Eddie
Nick
Robinson
Saban.
over there in Grambling back in the day, orchestrating the band. It's every detail. I like those coaches that come out of nowhere and make some bold impacts. So I don't know.
Well, Robert D. Benoit says Lane Kiffin too much money. But remember, Robert, they're not giving. I doubt we're going to see one of these decade-long things coming through.
Yeah, that's going to be hard. But man, I don't know. I would say don't go with a big name. It just doesn't ever work out. Tell me one. I mean, I know there are some.
Well, Nick Saban going to Alabama.
Okay, that was but that he went to the pros, and there was no room at the inn, my friend, when he came back. Les Miles was here, so you can't blame him. Kevin knows though. Let's go to him. He's from the motherland. He gets it. Kevin, what up, Kevin?
Hey, I don't think any big name coach is gonna want to be involved with a school where the governor is trying to pick the coach. Politics and football don't mix on the field, but the next coach at LSU, if they smart, will be the current coach at Tulane.
Ooh.
Never
The guy's
happen.
got ties to the SEC in Louisiana, and he knows what he's doing.
Hey.
And he's not a big name.
Got one thing going against him, though. He's the coach at Tulane.
Oh, yeah. LSU will never hire in-house, in-state. Never. Never.
Well,
Kevin, good points, though, man. Oh, you hung up on kidding. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Hey, Will and Cecilia say, y'all put me on the record. Jeff Landry's an idiot.
Well, that's not. Yeah.
Well,
So.
that's him saying it.
I'll
That's
tell you
him on
what,
the record.
though. I'll tell you, it is unprecedented, I would imagine. But we're in unprecedented times with college football. It's just crazy.
Boy, are we.
But now we're getting into is policy. Is policy including LSU football? I don't know.
Next time you go vote, remember, you're voting for the next coach.
Come on. Stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show. We're broadcasting live from the KPEL studios here in Lafayette, Louisiana. Also live on Rumble. Let me see you over there at Rumble, rumble.com. Loving that Rumble chat as well. Go check us out. All right, man, big day today. A lot of elections going on. A lot of elections, a lot of things going on. Virginia polls closing in 1 hour and 40 minutes.
Swear we were electing a president this year, the
know.
way these networks are all over it.
So let's see here. New Jersey, New York, Virginia. Those are all gubernatorial elections. All right. Then we have the, so New York City, it probably is going to elect a communist.
That's crazy.
That's wild, man. That is wild. Wow. Wasn't he cozying up to some kind of like jihadist? Yeah, he was. Sympathizers or straight up jihadists. I don't know.
You know what's funny?
Man.
We always say, well, never in my life did I ever think we'd see something like this. I think people have been saying this all this time, and because everything that's happening, all of this is new. Like, have we really ever had a standard of anything that has just been the same?
The only thing that stays the same is things
change.
don't stay the same. Change. Hey, guys, phone line's open, 232-1542. Give us a call, shout out there. All right, yeah, so New York, man, I don't know, bud. So you got Cuomo over there, and then you got Sweela, the guardian, Sliwa, the guardian angels, the red beret guy. I like the guy, it's kind of interesting.
I love how the one thing that, these exit polls are coming out. Ooh, exit polls.
Yeah.
They're so exciting. Guess what they all show? Oh, Trump's approval rating is so low.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's just disapproving of the president, 59%. Oh, they've gone too far with the transgenders. And but Democratic Party's doing all right, 47% approval.
Oh, yeah.
Versus 50 disapproval.
Well, I mean, look at the states we're talking about
Republicans, 49-49.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, look at the states we're talking about.
Look at the states.
And then
California, too. They got some stuff. Oh, that's that Prop...
Prop 50.
Wow. All right, so, guys, Prop 50, that's the... That would eliminate California's neutral committee to determine congressional districts. So just saying. All right, let's go to the phone lines here. Let's see here. Caller, you're live on the Josh Guillory Show. What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Timmy from Karen Crow, Josh.
What up, Timmy from the Crow? What's up, man? How you doing, buddy?
Good, buddy. The old chief.
Yeah.
Look, I wanted to tell you and Damien, man, y'all got me hooked on this radio station, and it doesn't turn. So you're doing a good job.
Oh, man, we love you, brother. I'm so glad you called in, and always, thank you for your service, man.
You too, buddy.
All right, Chief. Appreciate you. Oh, good guy. All right. That was always kind.
Eric Erickson, the gentleman who's on here before us.
Yes.
He made some interesting points earlier as far as Virginia goes. The Democrat's going to win. Abigail Spanberger, she's going to win. But
I love that lieutenant governor, though. I wish she would win.
She just didn't do a good enough job. She's great. Didn't do a good enough job.
That debate was a little awkward.
Well, and think about this, too. Virginia is just south of D.C., and most of your federal workforce lives in Virginia. Most of the people who are suffering because, even though they won't acknowledge the fact that their party is the one that's primarily responsible, they're going to turn out and they're going to vote for the Democrat.
That's a fair point. I mean, that's a good point, too. Man, D.C., was D.C. ever... D.C. was never designed to be a metropolitan area. I mean, my goodness.
Oh, but it had to expect it. I mean, lobbyists and all that. I mean, it's the head of the free world.
There was no lobbying in 1789.
No, but it's the capital of the free world. Of course there's going to be some growth and expansion.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Look where it's gotten.
They have height limits, so they can only grow so much.
Well, it doesn't feel like they're small. It is not a small area.
No.
All right, so let's go closer to home here. All right, so LNG, that's liquefied natural gas. The Advocate has a good little piece out here. It says a Louisiana. Yeah, I said it. So a Louisiana judge. Man, this is gonna get your blood boiling. It got my blood boiling. Just give me my opinion. A Louisiana judge has done something no one in this great state has ever done before. According to this article by The Advocate, she struck down a permit for a liquefied natural gas project in Cameron Parish because regulators didn't analyze climate change.
Boy.
Let's go into the facts here, all right? So Judge Penelope Richard of the 38th Judicial District Court threw out a key coastal use permit for Commonwealth LNG, which is a multi-billion-dollar export terminal on the Calcasieu Ship Channel, right here close to Acadiana, okay, right southwest Louisiana. The judge claimed the state's energy regulators failed to consider how the project might affect sea level rise, storms, and low-income communities. Okay, but there's just a problem with that. Louisiana law doesn't require that kind of climate analysis. She simply decided it should. And we are a civil law jurisdiction, by the way, and that means something. Now, environmental groups, though, I don't like the Sierra Club, which I don't have a problem with any of these folks, our approach to solving this, we want the same thing. Our approach to solving the solution requires different levels of government. Different ways of funding, for sure. But there's some groups, Sierra Club and the Louisiana Bucket Brigade, they're all celebrating the ruling, calling it a warning shot. To the state's energy industry. That's what they're saying. They said it's a warning shot.
I just don't understand.
It's a big scare.
She said that
That's what she said.
They're required by law to consider those impacts.
No.
What did she not cite
Where is it? No. So, state leaders and our Attorney General, Liz Murrill, immediately said that they'll appeal, calling it an overreach. And I like how the Attorney General said it, a misreading of the law.
I guess, or
I like what Attorney General Liz Murrill said. I agree. Hey, we're all human, but this was on design. I think this was purposeful. I think it's purposeful. So let's talk about it. Because some people may look at this action and say that that's not judging. That would be legislating. Some people would say that may be legislating in a robe as opposed to judging. Now, it appears, based on my observation and according to the Advocate's article, Judge Richard invented a requirement that does not exist anywhere in Louisiana's statutes or administrative code. The Coastal Zone Management Act, for example, never told regulators to run a global warming model before approving a pipeline or LNG terminal. She rewrote, a lot of folks are saying, they're looking at this, saying that possibly she rewrote the law from the bench. You decide. I just said the law doesn't say that. And there's a difference between misinterpreting and adding. Or there's a difference between interpreting and adding. I agree with the Attorney General's statement. Misreading of the law. I agree. But this is the problem. So if the folks that are asking those questions, if they're right, if their concerns are right, that would be the problem with judicial activism. You see? That's why people that have an issue, rightfully so. Because when we do have judicial activism, it replaces the rule of law with the rule of subjective opinion. All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back. So. Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show, broadcasting live here on, excuse me, in the KPEL studios here in Lafayette, Louisiana. Also live on the Rumble, rumble.com. Go check us out, the Josh Guillory Show. Man, oh man, so many things to cover. So many things, man. That I'm telling you, though, that election in New York, that is something that, whew, I swear. Man, I'm not going to say I'm shocked by it, but it poses the question if Sewilla, am I saying that right?
Sliwa.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It took me a few weeks.
I really like him. I'm so sorry.
Sliwa.
Like
All
right.
JoJo Siwa, but Sliwa. You don't even know who that is. Never mind.
I got to remember the first example to remember the second
She's
example.
a train wreck. Well, that's neither here nor there.
Okay. Well, all right. So anyway, the thought is if he would not have been in, then Cuomo wins. But the Republicans would have nominated someone.
I think this is a great thing. No, I'm being dead serious.
That the commies going about to win?
Yes, and this is why. Let me follow up.
I want to hear this.
I think it'll be a good way for all of America to see what happens. I mean, there's always the threat of it, but we've always managed to keep it at bay. But let's let it happen. Let New York be run by a socialist. And again, let's see how long it lasts, and let's see what the fallout is from it. And then we'll figure it out from there. Maybe it'll help push everyone in the opposite direction. Who knows?
Here's the problem with that. It's a slow bleed.
Mm-hmm. Well,
so when he's finally out, and maybe you're right, they
might
start
speed up. Might be a fast bleed once he gets in. Start making everything free, and they start hemorrhaging money and don't have money to pay for.
But you act like this guy doesn't have
firing cops.
You act like this guy doesn't have cover from virtually every mass media outlet. This is right up their alley. This is the elite's dream. The mayor of New York City, who has no background, who is the guy? What has he done?
You give the media too much. You remember the media, what had happened when Biden
the media what?
Was
the
still
media
running.
Can control an election.
They can, but you remember they were all about Biden. Biden's the nominee until the debate. And you ain't never seen the media reverse course so quick and be like, oh no, he's not doing good, y'all. We got to do something. They're going to freak out. They're going to have a massive freak out.
We'll see. Hey, look, I hope the best happens. I hope and I ask and I pray that God be with New York, because that city is large, obviously. I mean, it's the financial hub, of the world, basically. And we need them to succeed. We need that area, and we need that industry to thrive. We need all of our municipalities, New York City to Mamu.
Maybe we need to decentralize New York. Maybe there's too much stuff there. Maybe that's what got us in these financial messes in the first place. Move out to the country. Move to Austin. Move to Lafayette, Louisiana. Set up shop here.
So, I'm with you. It's an interesting setup, New York City. 5 counties, boroughs, that report to the mayor, and and they're large,
and they have like over 100, I think, council members or something like that.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So just such an interesting form of government there, and So what would happen if they really deconsolidate and totally really break up everything? You can't turn an aircraft carrier like a dime. It takes, I think, 2 miles. All my Navy friends, tell me if I'm right or wrong. I think it takes 2 miles of aircraft carrier to do a 180.
Where's Knock John?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of Gilbo when I was thinking of that.
But listen, New York is, I think it's fascinating. I'm just eating my popcorn, drinking my Topo Chico.
Yeah, you're going to watch it tonight, though.
I will. Well, if my wife lets me.
Oh, she doesn't want to watch that?
Oh, she likes to leave the politics at work.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see some of those exit polls too, what you're talking about. But even MSNBC said 47% say Trump's a non-factor. That's higher than I thought.
Trump could have sent $5,000 stimulus checks to every breathing human in this country, and they would still show his approval rating as 20.
Man, you ain't kidding. I mean, this guy has bent over backwards for the little guy, for the guy that these Senate Democrats say that they fight for. I'm not going to lump all Democrats in with these buffoons in Washington. I'm just not. It's not fair. It's not fair that they're led by a bunch of idiots.
I'm just glad we have a president who survived their crazy.
And they're not idiots. They're just they're selfish. They're selfish leaders.
No,
they're not
they're
selfless leaders. They know exactly what they're doing, and they don't care because they just want personal gain. Power means that much to them, and it's weird.
Look,
it's weird to most people.
Power sucks. I'm going to be honest with you because there's so much pressure that comes with it, and there's so much responsibility, and you really got to be a certain kind of person. You were a certain kind of person. You're able to do it. Amen to you. But it's tough. And there's people who just take it and they just play with it. They like it like it's a toy.
Yeah, that's
Jasmine Crockett, for example. She's one of them. She's not a lawmaker. She's an idiot with makeup and jewelry on. Like
jury.
I'm trying to police myself because I might say something inappropriate, but she's awful. She is not who we need to be electing. So people really ought to start thinking about another reason why I think this is great what's going on in New York. Elections have consequences. These people have the ability to screw your world up, and you're electing them. Pay attention. Nabbit. All right, I'm done.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
We Louisianans, of all people, should know elections have consequences.
Well, I mean, you can't blame the folks. I mean, you can't blame the folks. We were told one thing. I just don't know where that thing is. We know what we voted for.
Mr. Bobby knows.
He knows where it's at. Mr. Bobby, what you got?
Hey, what's in that popcorn, Staff Sergeant?
Yeah.
yeah. Sprinkle some yummies on that.
Must be a lot of sugar. Hey, did you see where, what's that governor of California? It reminds me of a lizard. What's his name?
Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, look at his face.
He's
anyway,
got good hair, Mr. Bobby.
Gavin Newsom is his
That's
name.
what Jamie says every time.
He's got a nice razor cut haircut there. Got some nice hair with that loaded with that mayonnaise in there.
That's product, Mr. Bobby. That's a product.
Well, that's good for your hair. You know, it's a condition of that mayonnaise, the beautician said. But anyway, the other day he said that there's 180 billionaires in California. Okay, 180 billion in California, and I want to take 5% of that net worth, which I think is 50 million. Huh?
Go ahead.
I
couldn't hear.
Run a few out of there, out of Texas, move to Texas, Louisiana, whatever. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, Mr. Bobby. I had something in my headset. I couldn't hear that last part. I'm with you. Because I'm with Jamie's nonverbals at least.
There's a lot of billionaires there.
So 180 billionaires.
Oh,
and he wants to take 5% of their net worth. So that'll I'm sure they'll leave the state.
Well, come on down to Louisiana, but I don't know if our policies are much different right now.
Take your money. We'll sue you for it later.
We don't like oil and gas. Well, although right now we are pushing LNG, which I'm all about. Anyway, thanks, Mr. Bobby. So I couldn't hear. I apologize, Mr. Bobby.
But yeah, come to Louisiana so you can establish a good business, and in about 30 years or so, we're just going to sue you for some laws that weren't in place when you started. Don't worry about it.
We're going to welcome you here. We're going to say it's
arms.
okay. Yeah, open arms. We're going to accept all your tax revenue.
Give you a little bit of tax credit for a little bit, but then we're gonna get it all back.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, it's all good.
We're getting ours.
With interest. You know, that was created by the bench, too. You know, we'll go back. Look, let's take a little break. When we get back, we're going to talk about this court ruling that expanded. A lot of people are saying it kind of expanded the law. Let's talk about it when we get back.
Hey.
Y'all better stop that in the studio.
Well, I'm just telling you.
Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show.
Nothing but truth.
We got to behave for our dear audience. We are professionals.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, guys, thank y'all for coming on back. We appreciate you. Let us see over there at Rumble. We're in the KPEL studios here in Acadiana. Man, I don't even know where we were talking about so many things in the break. I know that I said we would go back to this judge's ruling, but it really is interesting. So there's I'll summarize. There's this LNG company that spent multi-billion dollars to invest in Cameron Parish in Southwest Louisiana. LNG is huge for our economy, and followed all the rules. But the judge, one single judge, there was a lawsuit, of course, and the judge needed what appears to be more than what the law requires. So this one particular judge has decided that to create a new environmental policy, what a lot of folks are saying, out of thin air. It bypasses the legislature, for example. It bypasses the people and the experts who actually understand energy infrastructure. I mean, that is not justice. That is politics. Some people say that's politics wearing a robe. Warren knows. Let's go to him. Warren, what you got, buddy?
Hey, I wanted to apologize for yesterday. I was awful insensitive to talk about murderers, rapists, and beheaders with no shampoo.
Okay.
I'm gonna donate a case of Head and Boulders to the cause.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I forgot.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, thanks, Warren. Rascal.
Hey,
Warren, I love you. I love all the guys and gals, man. Thank y'all for calling. You make the show way better than this host possibly could dream of.
Scott says Louisiana needs to start advertising for Wall Street to come move in somewhere as long as it ain't New Orleans. And earlier when we were talking about...
I mean, you better, here's the thing. What city would take them right now? What city would we offer? What would be the best, you know what I mean?
Brobridge.
I mean that sincerely, like what offer? I mean,
well, Henderson's growing.
I don't... Of all the major cities, which one? I mean, Shreveport elected a Republican, and Tom seems to at least want to be pro-business. But that's like, I mean, my boy Friday up there in Northeast Louisiana, he's working, And look, I know there's mayors across, but I'm talking about one of the cities over 100,000. What would you offer? Who would you offer? I gotta tell you, and I'm not just saying this. Like Lafayette is on the wrong direction. It really is. Bloated government again. Panhandlers are everywhere. You're about to. It's a slow bleed, but that's my fear as a citizen. Like that's why when I look at Baton Rouge and I see us doing nothing about shrinking government, when I see us doing nothing about literally figuratively blowing up DOTD, and truly working with local governments. I'm talking like 24/7, okay? All the time. You don't stop. You just don't stop until the mission's done, okay? And you work with local municipalities to take over these state roads and even appropriate one-time funding for these municipalities, parishes, or whatnot to have the capital upgrades to get the roads, things that actually matter, up to par. Because let me tell you, speaking as a former mayor, as a former parish president, local governments are in such a better position to maintain their roads and prioritize their road programs much more efficiently, much more effectively than Baton Rouge bureaucrats. It's just a power play. That's all DOTD and capital outlay through the legislature is. House Bill 2, follow it closely. Comes out every year. Starts in House Ways and Means. I'm serious. The reason why we're not getting what we want when we elect these folks is because they don't want to do it. And I'm not saying all of them, but the people that actually have the power. Power is good if you use it for good. And it's not hard. You run on certain things, you just do those things, and if you learn some other wins along the way, pick it up and go. but you don't stop. You literally hire people with these priorities and say, if you don't do them, you're gone. Don't bring me any bureaucrat nonsense. This is what we're doing. We're doing zero-based budgeting, and that's how we're going to afford it. Meaning we start over every year. You don't just get your natural, normal, bureaucratic agency or department bloated, doggone budget every year. You have to justify it. That's zero-based budgeting. Why aren't we doing that? Why aren't we doing that? Think Norm can fit it in 20 seconds? Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Norm,
quick, Norm.
Let's go, Norm. 30 seconds. Go.
Who, me?
Yep.
Oh, man. I don't think I can do it in 30 seconds. I'll call you tomorrow.
All right. Thanks, Norm. Have a great evening.
Norm, representing the great community of Poche Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did
I
that.
drive through Poche Bridge every afternoon.
Man.
And every morning.
That's such a good drive, huh?
Beautiful country out there.
It really is.
That'd be a great place to set up some shop.
You know what? I'll tell you what. There's so many great places in Louisiana to do it. I skipped over so many of them. I bet you there's a lot of folks that are thinking like, hey, Guillory, my community can do it. We got a good mayor. He or she's conservative. I'm sorry. Okay, call in tomorrow. I bet they could.
Push my parish. St. Martin Parish for the
St.
win.
Martin Parish for the win. Let's do it. All right, guys. Hey, thank y'all so much. Be careful out there. May God bless you and be kind.